One of the most highly touted amateur standouts from the San Diego area, Genaro El Conde Gamez makes his pro debut. There was a bidding war to see which promotional company's going to get him. Golden Boy signed him. Oscar De La Hoya very excited about him, and he sat down with our crew before today's fight.
My name is Genaro Gamez, and I started boxing since I was 10 years old. I always looked up to my older brother, rest in peace. And yeah, that's how I started. All the time in the gym, I would knock kids out. As an amateur boxer, you know, I have a really nice background because I stopped like for 4 years. Like I said, rest in peace, my brother, and he passed away. I stopped, and I came back when I was 16, and I did over 80 fights in 3 years. Yeah, my first national, I had like 18 fights, and I got second place that time. Going to this fight because it's such a big fight, being on the undercard of Soto Caraz, big name. It's something that I feel excited because the people that support me are going to be there, and a lot of people are going to get to know me more. But I'm excited. I'm not nervous at all. I was born for this. I'm the type of boxer that can fight anything. I get in the ring, first 10 seconds, I already know what to do.
Genaro El Conde And Genaro Gamez gets it all fired up. He's got some spirits with him. Running all around San Diego from Chula Vista, to be exact. That's where he grew up, 20 years old. As you mentioned, a highly decorated amateur trained by his father. Asked him, what gym are you guys at? They didn't want to disclose. He said, well, we do our own thing. We have a gym we go to. Like just a normal question. So where?
That's modern boxing for you.
In San Diego. Okay, thanks. I know when not to push it. It'll be a good one as he makes his pro debut. Thank you for joining us. Please use the hashtag RingTVLive. We will be checking them. We are very interactive on social media, on our Twitters, Duran Sports, Dougie Fisher, and Steve UCN Live. We do see them all. We do appreciate the feedback because this is one for you guys. The LA Fight Club, presented by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions, is one that gets everybody fired up, and it is sold out. And this was one where they sold out at capacity. They had to open up a ballroom that they're doing a closed circuit version of this.
Right. Hardcore fans are watching this in a nice plush lounge environment, watching it on big screens.
Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions presenta desde el Velasco Theater en Los Ángeles, California, Estados Unidos. Nuestro siguiente combate está pactado a 4 rounds en la división de peso ligero. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is set for 4 rounds of boxing in the lightweight division. Your 3 judges scoring this bout at ringside. Sus 3 jueces, Sharon Sands, Zachary Young y Eddie Hernández. Y el tercero en la superficie para medir las acciones, your third man inside the ring, Wayne Hedgepeth. And now introducing to you first, in the blue corner, wearing blue trunks with orange and white trim. Official weight, 132.2 pounds. Presentando ustedes en la esquina Tecate Azul, vistiendo calzoncillo en azul, con naranja y blanco, con un peso de 132.2 libras. As a professional, he holds 1 victory against 5 losses. Cuenta con un récord de 1 victoria por 5 derrotas. Representing Norcross, Georgia, by the way of Liberia, the refugee, Archie Weah. And his opponent across the ring, in the red corner, wearing white trunks with great trim. Official weight, 132.6 pounds. Presentando su oponente en la esquina Tecate Roja, vistiendo calzoncillo blanco con gris y negro, con un peso de 132.6 libras, haciendo esta noche su debut profesional, making tonight his pro debut, fighting out of San Diego, California, USA, El Conde Genaro Gamez. And now to give out the final instructions, Wayne Hedgepeth.
Okay, you received your instructions in the dressing room. Obey my commands at all times, and above all, protect yourself. Touch him up and go back to your corner.
We get ready to go. 4 rounds between Genaro Gamez and Archie Weah, lightweight division. Gamez making his pro debut. Look at the tail of the tape, Dougie.
And Gamez is the babyface assassin here. He's 10 years younger at age 20. Weah is 4 inches taller at 5'10", and he has a slight reach advantage.
Gamez in the white trunks from San Diego. His dad is his trainer, Luis Gamez, a fighting family. His younger brother also is a fighter, standout amateur in San Diego. Dad originally from Sinaloa. And here he is watching his son make his pro debut. Genaro Gamez from San Diego. He's a fighter who said, that's all I've ever done in my life. Started boxing at the age of 7. And then went away from the gym for a while. About 12 came back, and then around 16 really got into it. And then the accolades came for him as the amateurs. Member of the USA Men's Boxing Elite team. There was a lot of talk that if he kept going with it in the amateurs, that he would be a fighter that would be representing the United States in the Olympics. Didn't work out that way. Now he's here as a professional, making his pro debut in front of his promoter, Oscar De La Hoya. A left from Gamez, stuns Weah.
De La Hoya is very excited about Gamez.
1-2 in the corner. Getting out of there is Weah. Weah is 1-5, but he is tough. He is a scrapper. He comes to fight with you. He's rugged, not polished as Gamez looks, but Weah is going to give you a scrap.
And we saw him against Oscar Duarte.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, and he got up from a crazy knockdown that actually dislodged his mouthpiece out of the ring.
Body shot from Gamez.
Weah is feeling these body shots.
Weah, the nickname, the refugee, was born in Liberia and came to New York, then to Georgia, ran track at Morehouse. Here he's observing body shots.
Gamez has natural power. He's not trying to load up with these shots, but every shot has leverage on it. A lot of snap on the end of those
Weah
punches.
Covering up in front of his own corner. Uppercut. Weah keeps the hands down. A good uppercut from his own. Gamez said he was really excited to just get out of the amateur system. Overhand right, drops Weah. Takes a knee. The crowd from San Diego that drove up on a Friday really feeling it. Weah is done. It is over. A first-round KO in his pro debut for Genaro Gamez.
Well, Beto, this has been the theme of the night. Early knockdowns or knockouts scored by some of the young prospects from Golden Boy. They all have something in common, though, Doug. They are really working the body downstairs. Now, keeping in mind the level of opposition's not the strongest. Weah came into this bout with the 4-fight losing skid. But, you know, early, you look at Gamez physically. Certainly looks the part of a prize fighter. Very aggressive. And, again, looks like a guy that's already planting his feet well and knows how to dig downstairs.
What I'm taking away from these pro debuts, there's Gamez, there was Jose Gonzalez opening up tonight's card, and Nico Valdez. They seem to be naturals in the ring. There's no jitters, and they don't seem to have that amateurish style. They're very settled and relaxed and poised in the ring.
We'll come back with the particulars from the LA Fight Club at the Belasco Theater in downtown Los Angeles on Ring TV Live. Inside the Belasco Theater, the big crowd from San Diego, over 100 people made the drive up to see Genaro Gamez. And here they're bringing us their Pablo.
Superficie detiene las acciones con un tiempo de 2 minutos 24 segundos en el primer asalto. We have the official time of 2 minutes 24 seconds in round number 1. Declare your winner by the way of knockout. Su ganador por la vía del knockout con su primera victoria profesional de San Diego, California. Genaro, el Conde Gamez.
And there you see him surrounded by his family, his dad, his trainer, younger brother, looking dapper with the suit and glasses. Family all coming in, El Conde Gamez. There's actually 4 kids. The older brother also fought. And there you see an emotional moment. His manager, Robert Garcia, Garcia Management Company. Robert doing it all there, Steve.
He's moving up, and you know, with Gamez, we have to keep this in perspective. As me and Doug have said for years, he did the Chris Rock
He did what he was supposed to do.
And, you know, in a situation like this, they're not going to match you overwhelmingly tough. Most guys are not going to be on the Vasil Lomachenko roadmap, but you could see some of the obvious tools. But there's an old saying for matchmakers and managers. You don't know what a young kid has until they actually face a little bit of professional resistance and get smacked in the face. And tonight, we saw some tools, but we really didn't see how will he handle any real adversity.
Yeah, we saw a lot of potential. We saw good punch selection. We saw natural power.
Yeah.
We saw above average speed. And I think the most important thing, we saw a lot of poise.
Yeah.
Very relaxed in the ring, not overwhelmed by the moment, not impetuous at all, not in a rush, and just choosing the right punches to get rid of an opponent who's usually durable.
You know, and just looking at Gamez, looking at him physically, he just has the look. He looks like a fighter, very well built, and I want to see where this goes.
I'm telling you, Oscar De La Hoya is excited about him. I was in his office yesterday at the Golden Boy Promotions building, interviewing him for like an in-house documentary on the Canelo Khan fight called Mano a Mano. And we talked a little bit about this card, and the one guy that he kept bringing up was Gamez.
You mentioned Gamez, and this is something that Golden Boy has had to do recently, is they had to restock their clients. They had to go and find some younger fighters, and you speak with Eric Gomez or Roberto Diaz, the matchmakers and the vice presidents, about what they're looking for. We saw Nico Valdez earlier, has that look, but has that power. Gamez, there's something about him. They have that charisma, Steve.
Pro debut, and he already has. Pro debut, and Gamez already has a cheering section. He already has fans dedicated enough to travel en masse from San Diego to Los Angeles.
You're in San Diego. You don't have to fly them in. You got the crowd coming in right now.
But it's still a drive. You know what I mean? And this is his first fight.
Hey, a last-minute flight never hurt anybody, especially if you're going to go to Vegas. That's where these kids want to go. And Gamez is actually coming here right now.
He's got his sombrero on.
There you go.
Is he going to keep it on? I don't think he can do that with the headset.
You know what? On Ring TV Live, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, well, he can do whatever he wants. He's a young man with a lot of potential.
Hey, déjate el sombrero para que no te digan nada.
Yeah.
Genaro Gamez, El Conde. I want to see this. All right. See, I was hoping you'd keep the sombrero on, but put it on there. You go. Yeah, you look good, baby. You look good.
Yeah.
You got the gel in the hair. You got the first round KO.
Yeah.
How did it feel, man?
It felt good. I know I could do better, but it felt good.
What could you have possibly improved on? I thought that you were poised, relaxed, the right punch selection. You got rid of a guy who normally goes rounds.
Yeah, I know. I seen him in YouTube, and he goes all the way or third, fourth round. You know, I worked hard for this fight. I was so happy that Oscar De La Hoya gave me the opportunity, and I was so excited just to fight.
We're seeing highlights of it right here. Nice 1-2 combination. And yeah, as soon as you got his back up against that turnbuckle, then you really uncorked the combinations, hook crosses.
And I was warming up.
Just warming up.
Yeah.
And we didn't mention the body attack. I think that was maybe the first shot that actually hurt Weah.
Maybe, yeah.
You didn't look like a fighter making his pro debut, and I'm pretty sure your trainer and manager are going to say the same thing. What is it about you right now that you feel special?
That all the people like me, and that's what I like. I feel special because they were screaming at me, and a lot of people came to support me, and I think LA people like me too. So I feel special because of that.
You keep putting on a show like that, you're not going to be fighting this early. You'll be fighting later on.
Let me tell you one thing, it's only going to get better and better.
El Conde, Genaro Gamez, y saludos a toda la gente desde Sinaloa, donde es su papá.
Saludos a todos los parientes allá.
Genaro Gamez, go enjoy. Commission's ready to talk to you.
Thank you.
Coming up
Congrats
next,
again.
Slava Shabransky and Chingonsky coming up your way next. You don't need looking at it. He's coming your way on Ring TV Live.